Amazon is a tricky stock. Within this larger channel, Amazon has created a second technical indicator that started at the end of March. Now, it has not gotten back up to this resistance, nor has it broken through. But in the middle of all that, we had this symmetrical triangle that had a breakout with solid volume. Now, the buy point for this symmetrical triangle is 1 to 3 days after the breakout. So the first day of the breakout was pretty substantial. If you bought here, then you got a 7% gain as of the close of Friday. Actually, maybe a little more than 7%, about 7.5%. It still has not addressed this resistance, and I'm not sure it's going to be able to break through. We're going to find out. I'm just speculating. But the truth is, it is very afraid, apparently, to break through this resistance. We have a lot of attempts over the course of a year, and it is a milestone price for some reason to break through. So I would not be a bit surprised if Amazon starts moving back towards even this support, and it is still considered a support even though it was part of a symmetrical triangle pattern. That support does continue on. Or if it breaks through, if it breaches this support, probably move back towards this channel support, which hasn't been visited in quite some time. The last time it even visited that support was back in early March of this year. It may not return to this level, or if we have an overall major market correction, it probably will return to this level and it may breach, but we're quite a ways away from that. As of close on Friday, we're about 18% away from this lower support. Now, if it does break through this resistance, if it breaks through on solid or above average volume, then that is a very bullish signal and Amazon may really start to rise. Typically, if it breaks through a channel resistance, then this upper resistance becomes a new support. I think it's likely that Amazon's going to continue a sideways motion and possibly revisit this middle support line, at which point it may very well bounce. If it breaches through, then it's still got this support below. That's 18% below, but if you're watching the volume and the price action simultaneously, you will probably be out long before it breaches this lower support here. And I say that because as the price starts going down, if you see large volume, it's probably a good time to get out. If you were able to get in at this buy point, you might want to put a short trailing stop loss, maybe 1 to 2% to lock in your 7%. Well, it'll probably be more like a 5% gain depending on how it opens on Tuesday. But if you're feeling particularly bullish about it, then you could just let it ride and see what happens. I wouldn't do that personally. I would definitely want to lock in at least a 5% gain. So keep an eye on the volume and the price action together, and we will see what happens with these two support lines and if Amazon can finally break through this upper resistance or not. That's going to be a big turning point if it breaks through that upper resistance. If you have any questions about Amazon or technical analysis, please leave them below in the comment section. If you like this video, please press like and be sure to subscribe to make sure you get all of our latest videos. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.